whatchamacallit. He's got a Fading Hope, but that ain't gonna help. He's out of there. Oh my god, I beat Azorius Keys. I beat Azorius Keys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I'm your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We have another entry in the Dragon Cycle. Are you tired of dragons yet? I'm not, as you can probably tell. Izzet Dragons? Yes, it is. We are going to be running the Izzet Dragons, which is a little bit leaning into control a little bit. I'm calling it Prismari Punishment, but it is Izzet Dragons. I did an Izzet Dragons a while ago, and it wasn't real popular, because generally the Izzet Dragons that people were running were Alrund's Epiphany. We've kind of broken through the dark clouds that were Alrund's Epiphany, and into the glorious sunlit uplands that is a little bit of a healthier meta here. So, that being said, before we get into the details of this deck, the shakedown and breakdown, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you with his werewolf claws. It's gonna happen. He's gonna maul you up with them claws. So just go right down there and press the like button. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. We have a blast every night. Why aren't you there? We miss you. We want you there. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Latest on decks, decks help, even Kamigawa spoilers is there. And of course, we would love for you to check out this deck and all the other ones that I built on my AetherHub. You can check out that AetherHub. That's going to be down in the description as well, too. All the decks I build are right down there. So what are we doing? Prismari Punishment. We have our lovely Prismari backs. We're going to start with Play with Fire. I do like the direct damage. I do like the direct damage of this. Direct damage can win you a game sometimes. When they're at 1 or 2 life, direct damage can just be enough to push them right over, right straight into hell. I also like the Scry ability, which fits the theme nicely with blue. We don't have too much Scry, but this will help. And especially with a few of the little trick card draws that we can do here. So, Play with Fire is nice. Negate. If you want to put a different type, of removal or counterspell in this, you certainly can. I find that Negate is probably more useful than it is than any other ones. The non-creature spells I kind of want to get rid of early on, and I want to have enough availability for them. Creatures I can kill with the burn that I'm going to put in this. I can generally get rid of most creatures. It's going to be those non-creatures, those enchantments, those planeswalkers, those other things that are going to be tricky to get rid of. So that's why I put Negate in there. So that's what's going to be useful for us. Dragon's Fire, of course, if we're running Dragon's Fire, we can always choose a dragon we have on the board, or we can choose a dragon that we have in our hand and reveal it, which is not a big deal. I mean, for the most part, they're going to know we're running dragons pretty quick, and then do an absolute total amount of roast damage on them right there. So that is a great, useful removal. It's also instant. Fearsome Whelp. At the beginning of your end step, each dragon card in your hand perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 less to cast. If you absolutely, positively cannot bring yourself to play any kind of alchemy, you just can't do it for yourself, guys, then, I guess you could do a Magda. You could probably do 2 Dragonkins and 2 Magdas. Those will be fine in there, too. If you absolutely, positively can't bring yourself to play that, to play those alchemy cards, we have these options for you to swap out. We'll go over those. So he makes everything cheaper. We're going to be going with that theme of everything cheaper along with that Dragon Whelp as we go. Orb of Dragonkind, of course, is going to help you cast dragons earlier. And do that thing that you need to do, which is get gigantic dragons on the board to blow fire all over everyone. You can also sacrifice it, crack it open, and look at the top 7 cards, find a dragon in case you're droughting out on dragons and just drawing mana. If you're anything like me, that is exactly what will happen every time. Smoldering Egg. You might disagree with the fact that we have 4 Smoldering Eggs in here, and you might be right. You might only need 3 Smoldering Eggs. The reason that I like these Smoldering Eggs, we don't have that many expensive cards to play to hit Smoldering Egg, but the interesting thing we're going to do with Smoldering Egg is the counter spells are going to start really cracking it open to get to 7. Between Negate, Saw It Coming, Absorb Energy, all these other ones that we have, and the burn spells that we have, we can generally crack Smoldering Egg open pretty quickly. And with the continuing of counter spells, it adds that extra whiff of damage on counter spells, that 2 damage when you hit the Ashmouth. It does that 2 damage to everything. We can apps to any target, which of course can go to face or remove somebody. So again, when you're counterspelling and you have Ashmouth out, it can absolutely, it's counter target spell and do 2 damage to somebody, which can be very, very, very dangerous overall. So maybe you don't want 4 of them, maybe you only want 3, but I really like this one. It puts threat on the board, especially when you're playing those counters. Absorb Energy. If you don't want to do this, this is an Alchemy card, and I love this because it stacks really well with Fearsome Whelp. If you don't want to do it, any kind of counterspell will do here. If you want to put more negates or more Saw It Comings, perfect. What this one does, though, however, if you're not familiar with it, cards in your hand that share a type with that card type that you countered perpetually gain. This costs 1 less to cast. That means if they cast a creature spell and you have a ton of your high-level dragons in your hand, okay, they will all now cost 1 less to cast. Then, if it's the end of your turn, if you've already ended your turn with Fearsome Whelp, they already cost another 1 less to cast. Yeah, you can get dragons out pretty cheap. We've gotten some Inferno the Star Mounts down to just 2 reds when it's all said and done. We've really, really, really ripped it down a few times. The combination of Absorb Energy, the treasure we're going to generate, and Fearsome Whelp can make this a very, very quick deck, surprisingly quick, while denying your opponent the resources that they need on the board. And of course, it will charge Smoldering Egg as well. Dragon Turtle, a lot of people forget that this is a dragon. Yes, the blue dragon was not that impressive, the standard blue dragon out of the Dungeons & Dragons sets, but the Dragon Turtle was a 3/5, which is bulky. A 3/5 flash for only 2 blue and 1. He's good on his own. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it, and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. So he will grab somebody, he will pop up from the depths. If you want to get some sort of flying blocker out of the way, I find that this is a really, really fun, tricky way to do it. Of course, you can get him down to only 2 blue mana with Fearsome Whelp. He will, of course, trigger with any kind of other dragons. He's a big, beefy boy. He's probably the only non-flying dragon we have. But I really liked it. I think people are surprised by this one in there. If you're running Izzet dragons, they're not expecting to get dragged down. If they get dragon down... okay, I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help it, man. It was stronger than me that time. If we drag him down. All right. So anyways, Saw It Coming is just another standard kind of counterspell that we can foretell there. No problems there. If you don't want it, you can swap it out for anything else. 4 Town-razer Tyrants. I love this one. Really, really cool art. I've won games off of this. It will absolutely burn down people's lands. Land hate is very, very deadly. 4/4 flying. You choose a land at the beginning of your upkeep. This permanent deals 2 damage to you until you sacrifice it. So they have to sack their lands or keep taking damage. If you don't want to do that, of course, you can always put Manaform Hellkite or Landline Tyrant. Basically the same cost for the similar thing. So those are your standard options. Galazeth Prismari. I like this one. It creates a treasure token, which helps you ramp a little bit. And then, of course, you can tap treasure tokens to spend the mana in case you don't want to sacrifice it, which will help you along the way. A 3/4 flying for that cheaper price that will help you add a little bit more treasure to your game, especially synergizing well with Goldspan. And we have Iymrith Desert Doom, which is another very, very popular dragon. 5/5 flying with that ward 4 as long as it's untapped. Very, very difficult to get. Very difficult to kill there. When Iymrith deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then, if you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. He will help you absolutely draw cards. And of course, if you synergize him with some Scry, you can of course get exactly the cards you want. Of course, we can't go wrong with Goldspan. Whenever Goldspan attacks, create a treasure token. This is the modified Goldspan Dragon that if he's targeted with a spell, he doesn't generate a token. And then, of course, all the treasure that you have, which we can generate from Galazeth Prismari as well, you will generate 2 mana instead of just 1. Having that extra 2 mana when you attack lets you have an absolutely loaded baked potato of a Negate, potentially an Absorb Energy, or a Dragon Turtle if these have been reduced in cost. Or a Foretold saw it coming. So just attacking with the Goldspan can already have a counterspell loaded up, ready to go when you hit it out. Then, of course, we finish it off with a big Inferno of the Star Mounts, who I love to say his name is Iymrith. The pumpable spell can't be countered. Take that blue. Flying haste 6/6, absolutely pumpable. And if you pump him to 20, he does 20 damage to any target. You might say it's impossible. If you have Goldspan Dragons on the board and you've been absolutely spamming the treasure out there, you might actually be able to do that. I don't know. I've only done it once. It was pretty awesome. But again, these late game hasters burning up and denying things on the board will absolutely swing in for a lot of damage. 7 islands, 9 mountains. We're going to need a little bit more mountains than islands. 2 Riverglide Pathways and 2 Stormcarved Coasts. You're really going to want some flexible mana because a lot of these late ones are going to be 2 blue or 2 red. So you're really going to want a lot of flexibility in your mana on this one. We have our lovely Prismari backs. 3.1 average is certainly a mid-range. A lot more blue than red. Blue is really a supporting color. 24 creatures, all of them are dragons, some of them are eggs, some of them are elders, and some of them are turtles, which is kind of funny. 12 instants, no sorceries in this one. 12 instants, 2 artifacts, 22 lands total. Fantastic. If you want to throw one more land in there, I'm not mad at you. If you run 23 lands, that's fine. Our sideboard is going to be our non-standard build there. I mean, our non-alchemy build for our standard build. You can see that we're kind of all over the place here if we take our dragons out there. We have 1s. We really start going at 2. We can start countering at 3 and getting our hand set up, and then 4, 5, and 6 is what's going to bring it home with those big bangers there. Horizontal gang, there you go, guys. Kind of a broad thing there, but we are really living well at 2. We are eating pretty well at 2 and starting to ramp a little bit. If we can get Fearsome Whelp, if we can get Absorb Energy and these Orb of Dragonkinds out, we can start getting these guys with a little bit more flexible mana out on the board. So we're going to go into Alchemy rank now. We're still in Platinum. I actually went backwards really bad trying to run a mono blue deck that just didn't work at all. Whoops, that's my Secret Angel deck. Maybe you'll see that one in the future. I don't know. You might not. I guess we'll have to see. Maybe we'll have a Secret Angel deck as a treat later. Here we go, boys. Into the fire and the flame. We carry on. Imuen. I can deal with this. I'm not crazy about it, but I can deal with it. This is not Temur Snow. This is not Sultai. This is called Everything Snow, huh? This is Snow of the Everything. Whoa, they don't have Absorb Energy in there, huh? It sent me a PM. That's bad. That's pretty bad, dude. That's not good when that happens, my guy. When the fucking thing is like, hey bro, we gotta talk, man. That shit don't exist. Oh, it sent it to you. Oh, it whispered it to you. I wonder why it did that. Were you doing it too much or something? Narfi Betrayer King. He's gonna probably sack that to kill him, yeah. Alright. So we pretty much got this sewn up. Yeah, it might have been too many card requests in chat. Like, that's what I thought, is people were requesting a lot of cards. So whatever he plays, I'm going to absorb. So it doesn't really matter. No matter what he does, he's going to be dead. Blizzard Brawl. I don't really care. I'm waiting for him to do something crazier than that. I don't really care about that. No blocks. Poof. Yeah, he's done. Here, turtle. Let's do Inferno. Really? There went lethal? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. Alright. Making the gains back from what I absolutely getting my ass kicked for by trying to run a mono blue last night. Then it whispered in my ear. Here's what absorb energy does. It's just weird that you got a whisper from a bot, man. Okay, well. Nowadays everybody talk. You know, like they got something to say. But nothing comes out when they move the lips, because they forgot that Inferno of the Star Mounts has haste. They forgot about Jay. That would have been better to say, but I did the I did the less funny version. Listen, man, I'm trying to supplant my current income by playing a card game on the internet. Safe moves is not what I do. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, okay. We're going real wide here, man. Strict Proctor. I'm gonna let that go, man. Well, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go, man. I'm gonna burn it. Nah, I ain't even gonna burn it. Should I burn it? My turn. I ain't gonna burn it. Iymrith, Desert Doom. Attacks. Egg gets cheaper. This is Alchemy. Alchemy standard. Alright. Well, he just counterspelled his own thing. What is going on, guys? What is going on? My man counterspelled his own thing. That's too funny, man. I know he's gonna try to hit me with this. I know he's gonna try to hit me with this garbage ass removal here. I'm gonna hit him with the counterspell and start charging up the egg. Wedding announcement? Yeah, you can't play that. That's for suckers, man. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We've all done things we're not proud of, my guy. Right? He's gonna run that one. What else are you gonna run, boy? What are you trying to do here, man? Decline. Deadly dispute. Resolve. It don't matter, man. This is over with. Hey, man, that's the back end of it, man. Oh yeah, man. Them autopilot decks that everyone was on, man. I'm telling you, I've seen people autopilot decks into the graveyard, bro. Like, they've tried to do stuff because I set up decks to anti-meta, and they're playing my anti-meta, and they're so not used to the random shit that they're doing is, the random shit that they do is not working, that they don't fucking, nothing. I played at Clerics earlier today, and I had my, the one that doesn't gain life, and the guy kept trying to gain life, and I'm like, bro, it won't work. You can't gain life. Like, he was choosing, like, he played Clerics, and he was like, when this Cleric, the one that enters the battlefield, you gain life, he would choose that one. Gain 3 life, and I would pay 1 red. Player can't gain life. Like, he just kept doing it. Like, he just was so on autopilot, man. Hey, man, I resent that. You are paying for quality entertainment. Ooh, that's not a good hand. That's much better. I don't think we need that many. I don't think we need that many Town-razers, man. Roiling, whatever. Hey, look, it's Izzet Mill. Everybody's favorite new thing. Hey, everybody. Roiling Vortex. Yeah, thank you, Puka. I'm sorry, my brain don't work no good neither. Formerly Interrupt. Oh, that's a name. Let me tell you, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Interrupt. Motherfuckers around here don't know about Interrupt, man. They out here playing, man. They don't know about no Interrupt, man. They don't know about Interrupt. Let's see if he's got that Jawara. I ain't got that good Jawara right there, man. Oh man, you just shook some. I still got cards in my binder that say Interrupt. Play this ability as an interrupt. Man, that was the day, man. This is when I want that second red mana is what I want. I want a second mana of any type, really, would be helpful here. He's just going to foretell, probably going to foretell a counterspell. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, I need that third land, but you know me, I like to drought. Doesn't matter if I'm running 23, 24, 26, I'm a drought. Doesn't matter none, man. We trying to drought up in this mug. Yeah, it costs you, and it costs you $1,000 to get it. That's the trick with yeah, you can put Black Lotuses in your deck. You got it costs 1 million gems. Look at that, man. It gave me I needed a mana. It knew that. It said, no, fam, you get the most expensive card in your deck. You can go fuck yourself, bro. Hey, Zyme. I saw you were on earlier, Zyme. I was gonna message you, but I didn't want to bother you. Look at that. On Zyme, every Zyme. We have Rhyme and Zyme here, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves for the most part. I could play a turn 2. I could play a 2 mana. I could play a 2 mana. There it is. Let's see. He's got so many counter spells. I mean, this shit don't really matter none. He's got a counterspell and counterspell and counterspell and counterspell for days, bro. Oh, look at that. Decided against it. The draw percentage on my Inferno was like 1 out of fucking... I only have 2 of them in there. And I drew 2 of them in the first 15 cards. Probably the first 10 cards. So, very low. I had one in my hand, and I had one left, and there's 50 cards. So, 1 out of 50? Maybe? Yeah, 1,000%. It was guaranteed. It was basically that there was no chance of that not happening. It does. It doesn't give me if I already played it. It doesn't tell me what it used to be. I don't know what it was. I'd have to run the tape back and look. Low enough that I didn't think it was going to happen. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. I will, I don't even fucking need this. I don't even fucking need that guy anymore, man. There's something for me. Alright, counterspell it. It's the only way we're gonna get anywhere, man. I gotta draw them teeth out. I gotta draw them fucking teeth out, man. He might hit the removal right away. He's gonna hit Poison the Cup. It's bye 0. There we go. What is wrong with the mana in this deck? For real, bro. Like, I don't know what the... I got a 40% chance of mana. I guarantee you I won't get one. I guarantee you I won't get one. And if I do, it will be red. It won't be blue, so I can't play Iymrith. If I get a blue, I could play Iymrith and Inferno. I'm going to lose 3 life. You know what? I'm going to discard a card. Let's get rid of Absorb Energy, man. I ain't got enough mana for that right now. Smoldering Egg. Star Mounts, he's going to counterspell it. There we go. He's gonna kill it or knock it back. There you go. Poison the Cup. I told you. This is gonna be a whole game, man. It's gonna be a whole game. The whole game. For real. I'm going to discard a card. That's going to be Smoldering Egg. Look at that. There we go. Now we're on to something. Counterspell? No, we ain't got a counterspell. Alright. Sedgemoor. He can't target it. He paid too much. No, ward doesn't work against Death Touch. Siphon Insight. This is just fucking... This is what I would call Dimir MVP. This is just all the good Dimir cards. It's basically what it is. I'm going to lose 3 life on that one. Look at that. Now we're going to flood. Now we're going to flood like the Nile. He's got a 3-cost removal that he can pay the 4 on rush in. Guarantee he fed it to him. It fed it exactly what he needed. I'm telling you, he's going to have the perfect line. Yep, I told you. I told you. Y'all think I'm kidding out here, man. You think... Jay, you ain't psychic. Come on, man. I told you. I said he's going to get fed a 3-cost removal. He'll have 4 to pay the ward, and he can get in him for 8. I told you. I mean, I knew what was going to happen, bro. I guaranteed, I could guarantee that was going to happen. That the game was sending me there no matter what. That's where we were going to go no matter what would happen. $24 mana, a mana rock, and treasure generation. I can't get more than... I can't get anything. And mana reduction cards. I can't get nothing on the board. Ain't that something, man? Opponent goes first. I might actually try this, even though it's expensive. Let's see what we got here. Green. Put that down. Lotus Cobra. What's with these Lotus Cobras, man? Let's do Smoldering Egg. Prosperous Innkeeper. Oh, this is the same thing, man. This is the Scoots. This is the Scoots. This is Scoot Landfall. Yeah, this is Scoot Landfall right here, man. He's going to try to get that green ward out, yeah. Scoots are everyone. That's even a scarier thought, man. I don't know if I'd rather have Scoots be everywhere or Scoots literally be everyone. I don't know what's more frightening. Negate. I honestly want to... Well, I can play that Negate and hit Ashmouth. So let's do that. There we go. I bet he'll try to run some garbage here too right now. Negate. Auto pay. Hey, it's Semoniad. What's up, Semoniad? How you doing, my dude? Dragon's Fire. Let's do this. Swackity, swackity, swackity. Okay. You better have a full removal here, man. You better have a full-on board wipe. And if you don't, you're in trouble, homie. You're deep, deep. You're in the deep. You rolling in the deep. Ancient Grave Ward, that ain't even gonna do it, bro. Look at that. Adios. Landfall making a comeback, and I won't stand for it. I dealt with landfall in the days of Omnath. I was there 10,000 years ago when Omnath emerged from the darkest depths of the ocean. And I fought him, tooth and nail, every day, throwing every spell I had against landfall decks. Yeah, and people played him one time and then were like, yeah, he's busted, man. He ain't no good. Imagine having to ban a card before. Imagine having to ban a card that's on the boxes of boosters before the printed version even sees sale, man. Imagine Nest of Dragons. Okay, well. Valentine Dean of the Vein. Imagine messing up that bad. Do you know how bad you had to make a... Do you know how bad you had to make a card for that to happen? Look, Vorpal Sword. We ain't seen that in a while. I can't believe I didn't mulligan this either. You know what else I can't believe? I can't believe it's not butter. I was too busy laughing at Omnath, man. It's too enjoyable to laugh at Omnath, so... Second Vorpal Sword. He's got no mana. That's pretty cool. So, this is a thing that's happened. Fireblade Charger. Oh, he's going to equip it. Alright, let's see what he does here. I mean, I gotta do it, man. Unfortunately. Why would he burn land like that? Because he thinks he's got me. Which he really does, I mean, to be honest. He has 32 life. I don't know why. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, he's pretty much got me at this point, man. Well, maybe not all the way. You don't need no more of those, man. You don't need that. That's for suckers, bro. We are both having a terrible time playing this game. Listen, me and this dude are vibing on a level that is nobody even thought you could vibe on, man. We are like, yeah, man, we both just got our 4th mana out. I mean, we are not having fun, man. We're just getting the hard shaft right now. Oh my god. This is too funny. This is too funny for real, though. Okay, so... What if I gold spanned it in and swung. Yeah, you know, that's a funny question. Well, you know, Vorpal Sword in D&D is a weapon ability, and it's not actually a unique weapon. It's something that anybody can have. Anybody can have a Vorpal Sword. You just have to pay enough money to put it on there. We're going to drag him below. Jay is Duncan told that he's going to play that unloved toy. Perhaps. He's the romantic he used to be. Let's see what he's got here. Necrotic Fumes. I am quite the romantic, I must admit. I dream of a day where we can return to the magic, the noble magic of old. And of course it's spelled O-L-D-E. You gotta add that little bonus E on the end there, oldie. You know? Hero's Dawnfall, very nice. Very nice. Another Vorpal, wow, damn, he got... That's crazy, bro. Let's attack with these boys. I'm gonna leave Githzeri to block. Did he pull all four? No, he pulled three. He pulled all four. Man, Shuffler is just doing us both like dirt, bro. Shuffler is just rubbing, just did the old Spider-Man meme. I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye. Absolutely, man. I mean, whatever he puts out, I'm gonna try to counterspell. Inquisitor's a hard card to beat, man. I think the only two that probably need rebalancing are Inquisitor and Key to the Archive. Those are the only ones that I feel like their power levels. Listen, some of the alchemy cards are powerful. Don't get it twisted. But some of them, man, I feel like those are the only two that I feel like are really, really like beyond the arc of look at that. That's beautiful. Now we get all the mana. That's how far I whittled him down. He was at like 37. Oh, he can attack here. He can attack here. He can swing in for 5. Okay. Now we're on to something, boys. Let's see what I got. And it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing is what I got. Oh, he's got me. He can Necrotic Fumes, sack Valentina the Vein, and swing in. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, dude. Hey, listen, I ain't even mad at him, bro. I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad, bro. I flooded in the end there. I flooded pretty. I got 9 mana out of 19. What can I say, man? I mean, Shuffler on one tonight, bros. Shuffler feeling it, bro. He's feeling himself. Who else is here? Semonite, Shipwreck Sailor, Tinarif. What's up, Tinarif? I don't know if you're the Digital Mage. How you doing, Digital Mage? Dr. Horst Odensack. That's a great name. Maybe keep that last land in your hand. Why? He's not going to fall for it, man. He's on the verge of winning. He's not going to not try to play. He's not going to hold back just because it may be. He's going to swing for it, man. He's got nothing else to lose. He's dead on the backswing, so he might as well run. Look at that god-awful hand. Y'all would call me a brave man if I kept that one. I don't think I want... Do I want Iymrith? He's a little too expensive for right now. Pass. My turn. Do that and turn. Okay. Fluffercuss. What are you doing, Fluffercuss? There we go. My turn. Do one of these. Town-razer. Do one of those. Digital Mage. What's up, Digital Mage? Thank you for the... Oh, my goodness. Thank you for coming, my guy. Lord of mercy. That's pretty generous, my dude. $1,500 bits from Digital Mage. How are you doing, my guy? Might be running a removal. No, he ain't running a removal. I'm doing good, man. I am doing good. Crawl from the cellar. Very nice. Alright, so let's do... Wow. Flooding out here. Choose a dragon I control. Champion of Parish. No attacks. Now I'm having flooding issues, man. I'm having flooding issues real bad. 7 mana out of 10 cards. Bro, I don't know what to do with that, man. Also, why wasn't I able to counterspell that? Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that. Fuck it. Yeah, you like how I draw that, huh? That's good stuff, huh? That's good stuff. I'm gonna draw another one, don't worry. I'm gonna draw another one. Don't you worry, man. Yeah, see, I told you. Don't even sweat, man. I got you, fam. I'm gonna draw all the mana before it's all said and done. 8 mana out of 11 right there, man. Now you telling me that I'm doing something wrong. Tell me that I'm doing something wrong. That's what I want you to do. I want you to sit there and tell me, Jay, you're doing something wrong right now. This is your fault. There we go. There we go. And you believe that. 100%, driver. You believe that 100%, driver? I got a bridge for you in New York I'd like to sell you, man. It's going to be really great. They're gonna call it the Brooklyn Bridge, and you can make a lot of money on the tolls for it. You can make a lot of money if you believe that shit. If you believe me getting 9 mana out of 12 is my fault, well, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, man. I'm only running 23 in this day. I'm even running full 24, man. Well, I'm trying to figure out who falls for it. You know, that's why did you know that that's the reason scammers are obvious scammers? Because the reason that they do scammers so bad is because the people that are likely to fall for it won't ever notice. They're so stupid that they won't notice that it's clearly a scammer. That's why they specifically put bad grammar and it's all crazy. They're literally, it's a test to see who's like, this is obviously a scam. This guy's trying to rip me off here, man. This is stupid. And the people who don't notice it, that it's all bad grammar and poorly written and all crazy and shit, are the people that are most likely to fall for the scam. It's literally a test put in there to see if you'll fall for it. Wow, look at that banger. Should I run this? Opponent goes first? No, I should not. That's a little better. Keep 6. I think eggs. Well, egg. Eggs gotta go. Eggs gotta go. I might build another elf deck too, man. I'm feeling elfy. Oh, we got mono white here coming out. We got Azorius coming out. We got Azorius keys. This is generally the first. Yeah, we got Azorius keys here, boys. Don't everybody panic, but we got some Azorius keys up in this muh. Up in this muh. We got Azorius keys up here. Now I'm not gonna get a red mana for nothing. All I need is a red mana to make this work. I'm not gonna get one. I told you. Y'all think I'm kidding? Y'all think I'm kidding? All I need is a red mana to make this go wild. I'm not gonna get one. Guys, channel. Yeah, this is Azorius keys. And I absolutely will not get a red mana. Told you. Y'all think I'm kidding? Y'all think I'm joking around? Y'all think I'm joking around? This is probably one of the worst shuffler nights that I've had with a great deck. And it's against Azorius keys too. That is too funny, man. That is too funny. I'm doing something wrong, clearly, yeah. It's clearly my fault. Red mana, there we go. Yeah, there you go, Semonite. It clearly gives, I mean, they could say there's no force loss in it, man, but I'm almost 100% sure there's force loss in this game, man. I'm like 90% sure there's force loss. No, I don't have a chicken to sacrifice, man. Unless it's fried, I ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. He's having some mana issues right now, too, which goes to show. I have no morals. Alright, so, okay, he's going to foretell that one. Geist Channeler. Shuffler, if you help me beat Azorius keys, I promise I'll stop talking shit for the rest of the night. That's all I want, is to beat Azorius keys. That's all I need to be a happy man, is to beat Azorius keys. And I'll stop talking shit, man. Hand smoothing Shuffler to whip. Hand smoothing Shufflers to rig games. Yeah. We just want to make your hand nice and smooth, like our brain. Like a nice, smooth brain. Oh, he's got a one. He's got a one. Was he got a Jawara Disruption in there? It's only a one cost, or he's got a. He's got a whatchamacallit. He's got a Fading Hope, but that ain't gonna help. He's out of there. Oh my god, I beat Azorius Keys. I beat Azorius Keys with Town-razer Tyrants. Okay. There's balance in the universe. He's mad. Oh, he's mad right now, man. Homie mad. Homie's mad, bro. Okay, Shuffler, we cool, bro. We on here. Let me dab Shuffler real quick. Let me dab him up real quick. All right. I'm doing the handshake with Shuffler. We cool, bro. We cool. We cool, man. No more talking shit. All right, folks, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. For this deck, at least. Good deck. I mean, this kind of finishes out what I would call the... Well, there's one more. There's one more in the quadrilogy. Nice. There's one more in the quadrilogy here, which is going to be the Rakdos Dragons. We're going to try the Rakdos Dragons eventually. But there's probably 4 good dragon decks. There's the Mono Red, the Boros. I mean, there's a lot of good dragon ones, but I mean, they're so fun, man. Dragons are just so fun. I mean, you know, that's always the joke that I make with Raven is that, like, why would you play Azorius Control when you can throw fire and summon dragons, man? They're just so fun. Prismari Punishment, pretty good. The Shuffler absolutely did not want to cooperate tonight, man. Yeah, I probably never will, Driver, to be honest. So we're gonna leave it there with Prismari Punishment. I'm happy with it. I actually really enjoy playing with it. If you need a little bit more control flavor, this is kind of the more defensive dragon deck. Yeah, we even beat Azorius Keys. So we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna say the word of the day is going to be, Niv Mizzet. Yeah, he's a Prismari dragon. So there you go. Niv Mizzet's Nemesis. No, Niv Mizzet's Legacy. Whatever. You guys get it. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.